well. My name is Saskia. I am 44 years old, but I am still, thank you, I'm still 14 on the internet. I'm a quirky lady, but I'm not like a weirdo, you know, I don't own a bird as a pet. Although I do have to admit the inside of my purse does smell a little like a dead pigeon. I am terrible at magic. You know, I wasn't always a middle-aged white lady. At one point, I was a white lady baby. But I think I was still pretty middle-aged in spirit. I seem to remember some of my first words were like, "Where's the manager?" "Thought this crib would have a view." "I don't like the milk. Is there a vegan option?" I throw that last part in so vegans know what they sound like to everyone. I grew up a little bit. In my teenage years, I lived in Orlando, which was a great place to practice grunge fashion. Flannel and teenage armpits are a terrible combination in the humidity. I grew out of that, and I spent my 20s and 30s being what a lot of ladies here would be familiar with. We're crazy hot. Yeah. Now that I'm in my 40s, I just feel like it's fucking hot all the time and I'm crazy. I'm leaning into middle age. I think I'm good at it. I'm into all the typical things you would think a white lady would be into. I like serial killer documentaries and true crime podcasts and TV shows about women who snap and kill their husband. They're innocent! But something that surprises people about me is that I'm also very much into survival shows. Not the kind where hot people go give each other herpes on a beach while they do puzzles, but the kind where they drop off one very ugly person from a helicopter into Wolverine territory and they just gotta make it. I like these shows because I'm a hater. I like having somebody to root against. And it's so easy to do on survival shows. There's always one man, and his testimonial is always the same. "I'm out here doing this for my 3-month-old baby girl at home." Sir, if you have a 3-month-old baby girl at home, you're not on a survival show. You're on a vacation. While your wife does midnight feedings and diaper changes and tries to salve her sore nipples, and you're just out there hunting and fishing and hiking and collecting pine cones and seeing animals and losing weight with no effort. It's not fair. But I'll make a deal with the gentlemen of the world. You can go on that survival show if you've got a 3-month-old baby girl at home. But you gotta take that baby girl with you. Tune in next week to see if Cletus can figure out which of these leaves to stitch together that won't give baby girl impetigo. 72 hours after that baby's screaming, he's begging for the Wolverines to close in. "Can you make a diaper out of a dead rabbit?" "I don't know, Grizzly Adams, but you better figure it out because the sun is setting." And now there's steaks. Delicious baby steaks for those Wolverines. Tune in next week to see how it turns out. I would tune in for that. I know. And that joke usually does better amongst parents who have kids they don't like so much. It's all right. You know, I don't have children myself. I do have friends with kids, and that's getting old. They won't quit inviting me to their weird kitty things, and they also won't quit naming them weird stuff. My best friends, 3 children, JJJ, Justin, Jaden, and Jizmeralda. That is a terrible name for a boy. And you know his teacher's going to give him trouble in school. I can't imagine what it's like to be a school teacher anymore. You have to learn about 40 kids' names every year. And 11 of those are just different ways to spell Connor. It's true. She knows it's true. That's why the top of the school supply list is Chardonnay. Sativa, wonderful. I love that. That's my middle name. That's special. A lot of people are surprised when they learn that I actually do like to partake in marijuana juice. I actually moved here for medical marijuana. I went to the doctor and they told me that anxiety is not a qualifying condition for a medical marijuana card in the state of Arizona. So, my back hurts. Now, since that time, it has gone recreationally legal, and I think that was the right call. I don't think it should have ever been illegal. I think it's stupid to have a doctor's note for gummy bears that make it easier to be around your dad. Yeah, I don't know. You guys haven't met my dad. He's 71 now. He's still working. God bless him. He's a very noble profession. He gets people out of timeshares. Yeah, and it's a great way to atone for his first career of selling timeshares. That's where you get your money twice. Yeah, he had a plan. I had a plan. You always got to have a plan. That's why I'm married. Okay. I needed health insurance. It's like not very romantic, but it's like very American, you know? It's like, so well, we got married for health insurance. We stayed together for 20 years now, by the way, for that life insurance policy that I took out on him the first time he made me mad. And it has been a great form of self-therapy over these years because just anytime he does something dumb or that I just don't like, I increase that premium a little bit. And then when we hit 1 million, we'll sign him up for a survival show. Golly. No. My husband and I, we've been married for 20 years, that's true. We'll be celebrating our 20th anniversary this summer. And thank you for that raucous round of applause. I want it now. It's fine. Yeah, I am very pleased to be married to this man for as long as I have. He's a good man. We had to work through some things the first several years of our marriage. The first several years, it was the same stupid argument. He wanted us to sleep with a white noise machine in the bedroom. And I said, absolutely not, because I hate country music. We worked through that, and then we decided we had to get a little more adventurous in bed, and we checked out a book called the Kama Sutra, which I don't know if you've ever read the Kama Sutra. Don't worry, there's pictures. But then we did come around to the fact that you do have to keep it spicy in the bedroom. I learned that from, remember Dr. Ruth, the inventor of the clitoris? And she taught me that some of the things are spicier than you think they are. I have a very adventure-adjacent proclivity. Have you ever heard of asphyxiation? Yes. Well, we didn't choke each other or anything. We just had sex outside last summer. It was real hot. Hard to catch her breath. I don't know if you remember several years ago when we got those fun stimulus checks. We spent hours on a hot tub because we're responsible. And I don't know if you guys have ever had sex in a hot tub paid for by the federal government. I felt like a Kennedy. I think next year we're going to put water in it. Over the years, He's had some surprises for me this past Valentine's Day. As a matter of fact, he got us a stripper pole. And I didn't know how I felt about it at first, but he can really spin. It's cute. The other year for our anniversary, he turned to me and he said, "Hey, do you want to try butt stuff?" And I'm going to have to admit, I did have to overcome a little bit of discomfort, with wearing that strap on. Kept falling off. Apparently you're supposed to fasten it around your waist, not your head. Being a unicorn is not as glamorous as Lisa Frank led me to believe in 8th grade. That's what I'm telling you. My husband and I will, like I said, be celebrating our 20th wedding anniversary. And I hope he gets me what I've always wanted. And it's just for everybody to shut the fuck up about air fryers already. It's been years, guys. Nobody wants shrimp nachos. That's terrible. That's god-awful. Everybody wants cute, fun things with cute, fun names. I know that. I work, or no, I don't work, I live at a building downtown with a restaurant called Breakfast Bitch. And I like to tell people, I'm the breakfast bitch. I didn't know how I felt about that place at first either, but then I got in there and I was like, oh, okay, it's a lot of, hey, bitch. Go, girl. All right, a lot of that energy. And it was a lot of fun until they just hired one straight white guy. And that shit wasn't fun no more. It hits a little bit different when some guy named Carl is like, hey, bitches. You don't want them skinny bitch mimosas? Goddamn, Carl. I'm gonna need you to put some swish in it because this is feeling a little American History X to me right now. Don't like it, Carl. Don't like it. I like living downtown. I shop exclusively at sidewalk tents. If you want a bar of soap made out of a mashed up lemon poppy seed muffin, I got a guy. A good guy. Living downtown also is important to know where the nearest pool is. It's getting hot, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Of course, I like to go to a splash pad as well. I don't know if you guys ever been to a splash pad. It's a fascinating place. You can watch children grow up right before your eyes. You guys are familiar. The splash pad has all the little jets that pop up out of the water. And they're always playing that game. Oh, don't get hit. Oh, don't get hit. Oh, don't get hit. Until you see that one kid. Goes, oh, I think I'd like a Capri Sun now, Mother. It's great. It's good stuff. I know a lot of people were talking about their own fitness journey. I'm here to encourage that, support it. Ever since I got into my 40s, I decided it was really important to start dedicating the first 10 minutes of every day to intentional self-care. And when I am done masturbating, I eat a yogurt. Also, you guys know those avocado skincare masks? Those are all I eat now. It's like I'm 44, but my asshole looks 25. I've been on a 30-day fitness journey. I'm on day number 23 now. Thank you. I know, I started it back in November. Just going real slow. But I know it's been paying off. And I know this because I got a strange compliment the other day in traffic. I was at a stoplight, and as soon as my mouth was as wide open as it could go as I was yawning at this stoplight, a gentleman across the intersection locked eyes with me and just went, for like a minute. It was a long night. But I can't argue with stamina, so I was like, All right, pull over, let's check this out. I didn't even care that he was driving the school bus. That's not the point of that story. The point of that story is I've still got it. My name is Saskia Bee. Thank you